Hi, I'm Norm Clara. Join me in watching the Emmy Award-winning Music Plus here on TKR.
On the stage at the Performing Arts Center in Middle Township after a nearly 3-hour amazing show with the amazing Kreskin. Welcome to Music Plus.
Great to be here.
No, don't do that to
And
me.
I want to tell you something.
Barbara R.
Well, I have to say something about Barbara R. Folks, not that you folks don't already know this. I'm a thought reader, and what I do in my life is tune into people's thoughts. She's wild, she's bizarre, and she's the only one that mentally does bungee jumping on the air, I can tell you. Now, Phil, it's good to be here.
Thought,
Great to have you.
Oh,
with
it's
that
good
thought,
to be
we're happy to have you, and I'm glad to have you. And here we go. You ready?
I'm sure I am.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Oh, Jesus. No, I can't. I don't want to talk about my private life like that. No.
I thought maybe you'd know my first question.
Do you know? So I've had some experiences.
That's cool, but I like the card games. They're the most.
Oh, the thought. Remember the lady who, the young man had taken a card and knew what it was, and I pointed out that this is not sleight of hand. You have to believe
Because
that you're
you
going to
weren't
take the
touching
same
it,
card.
yes.
And each time she took a card, she didn't believe it was.
No.
But I said, you got to psych yourself. And the last time she picked that 4, and it was the card that he had in mind.
Yeah.
Even the doctor who thought of a card, I got it instant.
Wasn't he cute? The doctor was cute.
I tell you.
Kreskin, you believe in the power of the mind, and you have a finely tuned mind, certainly. Are these powers in any of us?
Yes, I think they're.
How do we cultivate
Barbara
them?
R. and Phil, I think they're.
Barbara R's got them.
Yeah, I could. By the way, reading Barbara R.'s thoughts is a religious awakening. But at the same time, one thing we're not doing, we're not listening to each other anymore in the recent years.
That's it. I want to tell you, I was on stage tonight.
And she was a good subject, too.
And it's not so much that you're out of it.
No, you're
it's
not
just
out of
that
it.
you're listening intently.
And you find
most
yourself
of the things-
responding.
Yeah, and most of the things you did worked just the way you said. There were a couple others. I probably wasn't
Because you were
deep enough
muddled,
in
yeah,
thought.
yeah.
You know, so
but,
that's.
But the truth of the matter is, if your mind is enveloped in something, but I want to tell you something about life, about belief and commitment. I'm not an occultist. I believe in telepathy. Astrology, no. I treat it like perfume. I can smell it, but I can't swallow it. But a millionaires don't believe in astrology. Billionaires do. That's a symbolic remark, because the billionaires have soared beyond things that they were told couldn't be done.
Right.
They took chances where all the odds were against it. That's what the adventure of life is about. If you believe in something and you hold it, learn from 2 people, the golfer and the Russian kid who learns chess. The golfer never hits a ball before he sees where he wants it to go. He knows where it's going to go. A chess player never makes a move without thinking 12 moves ahead where it's going to go.
That's
If we in
hard.
life rehearse and envision what we want to do and tend to feel and let it fill ourselves emotionally and physically, we can achieve a lot of things that we never thought we could do. That's why this show's going to, you said 20, how many, 20th anniversary?
20 years we've been on, yeah.
20, oh my God, I was going to guess 70. No, I'm kidding. No. But wouldn't it be exciting if there was maybe about 17 and a half, 18 more years going?
That would be exciting.
Yeah. Including
my.
including a big jump in the next year or so?
Yes,
Big
I
jump.
like that. Well, before you show us something,
There's not fortune telling. We
No.
don't foretell the future. We guide the future. We can drive our own future.
Yes.
And the stopgap, if you meet, now a lot of people looking in right now say, gee, I never have a break. Never have a break. No, that's not true. You're not tuned into breaks, opportunities. You've got to have yourself tuned into opportunities around you. If you listen to what people are saying, by the way, if you have loved ones and friends who have problems, if you just spend a little time listening to them, most people, before they go to an analyst, know what's bothering them, but they're not consciously aware. And if you listen to them long enough and start listening to what they're saying, you're
You'll
thinking,
be
my
able to
God, they're
figure it
telling
out.
me. They're telling me you can tell it back to
Right,
them.
right.
So we need to learn to listen. Aside from reading people's thoughts, that's another step. That's a
Right.
giant step.
it's interesting. If you go to his website, amazingkreskin.com, he does
Yes.
have a section on lottery numbers.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
gee,
yeah.
let's not talk about
But
it.
it's
Oh,
on
okay,
the
well,
website.
it's
They'll
on the
understand it
website. It's on the
better.
website.
When we come back, I'm going to show you something that's an experiment that has caused a
I
card
love
game
it.
to be named after me in New Zealand and Australia.
Okay, sounds good to us.
Stay tuned to
I
Music
can't wait.
Plus.
Cheers, an exciting dance club with a great sound and light show. Cheers, Friday is free beef and shrimp buffet night. Cheers, Monday night is customer appreciation night with 75-cent drinks and the wild Smitty. Cheers, it sizzles 7 nights a week.
The glamour and excitement of the big city nightclub scene has come to Wildwood at the brand new spectacular Park Avenue Nightclub, the ultimate nightclub experience. An exciting sensual aura surrounds you at Park Avenue Nightclub, located on 144 East Garfield Avenue, just off the Holly Beach Station Mall. Check out their nightly specials. Go out in style and get treated with class at the all-new exciting club with pizzazz. Park Avenue Nightclub in downtown Wildwood, a touch of city style at the Jersey Shore.
Congratulations to Music Plus, 20 years on the air. I'm Sue Serio from Good Day Philadelphia, right here at Wildwood High. Want me to sing something for you?
We're back at the Performing Arts Center in front of the piano, which Kreskin plays quite well, I might add. I didn't know that.
Play piano.
Well, I played since I was about 5.5 and a half years
That's
old.
so cool.
Wow. Listen, I'm going to show
Yes.
you. I was in New Zealand and Australia, and they're talking about a game called Kreskin's Folly. I said, what are you talking about? And I couldn't trace it. Finally, I was in Minnesota, and the game came up again. It turns out on a cruise ship, I kept showing this test. And some of the people created a card game. It got into New Zealand and Australia. Now, Barbara R. and Phil, I'm going to show you, first of all, I don't want you to see the faces of the cards. Let me, oh, well, I'll show the, wait, let me do this in a moment. Can you see, by the way, can you look down? Can the camera show close up that they're in order? Do you see that?
Oh, yeah,
Do you see
I
that,
see
Phil?
them.
Do you see that, Phil?
Just like after a game of solitaire.
Well, they're in order. In
Yes.
other words, I'm not. Now, trust me when I do this. I want both of you to close your eyes. Close your
Okay.
eyes.
I
Now,
suppose.
folks at home, I'm going to take something. Their eyes are closed. They're not going to see what I'm doing. I'm going to take something out of the deck. Now, please, Barbara and Phil, keep your eyes closed. I'm going to place it on top of the deck. Now, the viewers at home, and my cameramen can talk to me about it. Can everybody see at home? Don't you folks? Can they see what this card is? They can see what it is. They are the only ones that know the card I've taken out of the deck. Both of you open your eyes.
Okay.
Phil and Barbara, you have no idea. Everyone at home knows. I've taken a card out of the deck. I'm not telling you where, and I put it on top.
Okay.
Now, Phil, I'm going to take the microphone from you and give you this deck of cards. I want you to hold it face down. You have no, as if you were going to deal. Just hold it in your hand so you don't. You have no idea what that card is on the top of the deck, do you?
No.
All right, Phil. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take this handkerchief. Now keep your thumb on top so you don't lose the cards. I'm going to cover the deck so that you don't see the card when you turn it over. Phil, what you're going to do is this. There are scores of thousands and thousands and thousands of people who know the card. You take that, reach under the handkerchief, take the top card off the deck, but keep it under the handkerchief.
Off the deck.
Turn it face up. You got it face up?
Yes.
Now, I don't want to touch things when you're doing this. Listen to me, Phil. Move the card along the side of the deck and finally shove it in somewhere down in the deck. Just shove it all the way in face up. Face up, all the way in, face up, all the way in, squared up. You're not going to believe this if he did it. And by the pacing, I almost feel he has. Would you, Phil, let's just take this off now.
Okay.
And you hold that microphone for me. Everyone at home knows, Barbara R., what everyone knows at home is that I believe it was the 9 of clubs I took out of that. Can we get a close-up? And I'm going to thumb through, and Phil and Barbara, look at the faces. I want to see exactly where you placed the card. You put it face up, Phil, right?
Mm-hmm.
You turned it face up
There
in
it
the
is.
deck.
It's coming.
Okay, all right, in the deck. So it's, you see where it is,
Yes,
Phil?
I do. I see.
Where is it? Right here?
Uh-huh.
Right here. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. This is it right here? Where is it? Is it there? Face up.
Face up, yes.
Oh,
What do you want us to do?
my
What?
God. Oh, my God, folks. I have
Don't
to
tell
tell
me it's
you.
in order.
No.
What did we do?
Look, where is it? Where is the card?
It's right there. Right there.
Right here, right?
Yes. 9 of clubs.
Look at this.
It's in order.
7,
Isn't that
5,
crazy?
6, 7,
Eight,
8, 9, 10, Jack. And I have done this maybe 70 times in the past 2 years, and only once has a person missed. Literally, I got you in your motion down to shove it
How
between
did I
the 8 and
know?
9. You didn't, but I did. That's why when you started to move down, I stopped you for a moment. Isn't that wild? Literally, as
How
if the
about
deck were
that?
exactly in
That's
order.
pretty odd.
Isn't that fascinating? As a result of this, by the way, they're going to be my card partners in the future if we ever have a
Can I
game.
have them?
I have nothing more to say after that one.
That's called Kreskin's Folly. And actually in Minnesota, now in New Zealand, Australia, they now play a game where people take a card under the table, turn it over and shove it in, and people bet how close they are. 4 cards, 5 cards, all came from the word of mouth that came with this test. I've done this with card sharps. I've done this with players. He's not a bad subject, I'll tell you, folks.
I want this card.
Listen, I wish
Truly
you
amazing.
continued success.
Thank you.
And,
It's a joy to work
thank
with.
you for coming and letting me be a subject
It is
earlier.
always nice to read the thoughts of a bungee jumper. Take care, Phil and
I
Barbara.
have jumped. Ah.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Karina for the #1 entertainment show at the Jersey Shore. Watch Music Plus on Channel 13.